Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, Hornets coach Steve Clifford is always pragmatic. He said you look at what wins in this league and you see the best teams don't give up fast break points. Year in and year out, offensive rebounding is not a big factor. Guys, Clifford demands that his guards and small forwards get back after the release of a shot. And the Hornets have become one of the best teams in the league in transition defense.
Thanks, David. He does give a little more leeway to MKG to go to the glass, though, as well he should. One thing that the Hornets do very well, as we all know, is at the glass. Top to bottom, this team knows how to close out possessions, Greg, and clean up misses on the defensive end.
Yeah, and Kevin, you look at the roster for the Hornets, everyone is helping on the glass. What is odd, that they don't have one guy who averages huge rebound numbers. It's a true team effort. They are one of the elite teams in limiting offensive rebounds.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Batum teams up with Kid Gilchrist on the perimeter. Marvin Williams is out there with Zeller, and it's Walker in at the guard position.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by George. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, you know, George is really good at making his teammates better with his passing, pinpoint accuracy.
There's Walker with the three. The Pacers pull it in. Jefferson with it, and that one drops for him. Jefferson's got 6.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Walker against T. Williams has a screen for Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker. Takes a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
I agree, because it's all about confidence with him. If that first one goes and he gets into a groove and a rhythm, his mind is right and tight. At that point, you know you're going to have trouble in a good game from him.
And the one knock on Kemba really has always been the poor field goal percentage. But, you know, he seems to have made some strides in that.
Oh!
Hey, hey, hey. Wow. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. They get it again. Outside, George from deep. And Young kicks to George. Buries the long-range jumper.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Kid Gilchrist against George. Williams for 3. Good defensive work there by Young. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
With his athleticism, dunks like that are pedestrian for Young.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Teague against Walker. Second chance effort. Young with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Jefferson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Jefferson's got 8 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Now, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hornets trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oh, and here comes Young all alone.
Boy, that whole sequence just sums up some of the best parts of Young's game. I mean, that steal ignited that sequence.
For Charlotte, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And a wide open look for Walker. Charlotte no good that time either.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Teague for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And here's Walker. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Here's Kaminsky, and Allen with the block. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Pacers up by 15. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing, forever.
Infectious enthusiasm. You see it every time he steps on the floor. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
So another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
LaVoy Allen out there with Turner. And it's Young. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Stuckey in at the 2 guard. That's the Pacers 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Jefferson is now well known for his footwork, but he says he was a willing student when he first broke into the league. He said, when I got to Boston, I stole Paul Pierce's ball fake. In Minnesota, Tom Gugliotta used to kick my butt every day in practice with his turnaround jumper, so I stole that. Everyone I go against, if I like something they do, I steal it, put it in my own form. Kevin?
Imitation, the highest form of flattery. Thanks, D.A. High post try, and there's Miles. That's good on the assist by Turner. Miles has got 4 points this quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And the Pacers going with the smaller lineup, too, but they've remained an elite team defensively. Guys, how have they done?
Well, not so much about their shot blocking or rim protecting as it was in the past. More about their perimeter defense. One of the best in the league at forcing turnovers and defending the 3-point shot. And ironically, despite all the pressure they apply, they do a good job of keeping the ball in front most times.
And the Hornets making a change here.
Bring it in. Take a seat. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Now let's stay sharp and finish strong.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
The Pacers making a change here. Young's checked in. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Well, C.J. Miles was drafted right out of high school back in 2005 and has over a decade in the league now and really in his prime as an NBA player. He's a quality swing man, can give you good minutes whether he's starting or coming off the bench.
That's tipped. Young passes to Young. Pull up Jay, and that's good off the glass that time. Young's got 6 points.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And Miles swinging to the power forward position defensively. We saw that throughout last season as the Pacers guys look to go small from time to time.
And, you know, the power forward position, not his best position defensively, guys. His defense has improved overall in recent years, but his metrics defensively suffered because he was, in many cases, overmatched from a size standpoint. Offensively, he's a streaky shooter who can get it going from the three-point line and take you off the bounce in the paint.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Some changes for Charlotte. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Batum in for Lamb. It's taken away by Stuckey. Young dishes to Turner. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Hibbert. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Roberts, defended by Young. And Roberts kicks to Kaminsky. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the one thing for the Hornets, I mean, they had horrible luck last season from an injury standpoint. Never really able to put that starting 5 out there for any consistent stretch of the season. I mean, huge injuries to Big Al and MKG were the most notable, and that really dampens your ability to develop chemistry.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Williams comes in for Roy Hibbert, and Walker subbed in for Brian Roberts. Zeller, he's checked in for the Hornets. And for the Hornets, injuries are a tough obstacle to overcome. They were able to fight through some of that, but surely it slowed them down.
Yeah, Kevin, it's just hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key components. Luckily, though, I think it gave the Hornets a chance to give minutes to younger guys and get them some confidence.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jefferson's checked in for Young. Paul George comes in for C.J. Miles. Monte Ellis checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Teague in for Young. The 3 from George. That one dropped for his second bucket. Again, 2 for 4.
Hey, leaving Paul George loose at the three-point line is a big mistake. He's good behind the arc. He actually one of the better three-point shooters in the league.
Zeller. A rebound by Jefferson. Here's Indiana now. They're on an 18-6 run. And the shot goes in. And it's 8 points for Paul George.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
And when Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes on the floor, you know you're going to get an upgrade on the defensive side. Doesn't rack up a lot of stats on the defensive end. But, man, I mean, you can see his impact, feel his impact.
It's just the way Kidd-Gilchrist can challenge and bother every shot. Also has the quickness and length to recover when he's beaten off the dribble and still contest.
The Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
And, Greg, we're seeing that here tonight. I mean, so many of their mistakes and miscues have resulted in easy baskets the other way because their defense can't get set.
Pick by Zeller. And Walker kicks to Batum. From deep three-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Well, you got to give Ellis props for hustling on defense the way he does. I mean, he really gets into shooters.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Pacers running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. The offense seemed to struggle a bit early on. What did you see?
Well, turnovers killed us. It led directly to baskets, and then disorganized offensive play. We have a way we have to play against them. We got to stay with it.
Yeah, the ball has to move and not stick, right? Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back